Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Setting the tone early for how about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fights through a tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. They bring it down. The drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
First, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Tatum. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He'll field the punt. Loses the football. The scramble is on.
If you're the punting team, you got to be asking yourself right now, if this is enough of an example of why you should be punting the ball away from him. They're very fortunate they even made the tackle here.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They call the counter run here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower them at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Washington. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Over the middle, it's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The Aggies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the corner. Not easy with that size difference. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed to the running back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Royer. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to this receiver downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He finds some space. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. The kickoff will be returned. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Keeps it on the draw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 6. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Just trying to get rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Washington. Finds his man. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. takes a hit but lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Washington. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a first and 10. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
23, Oregon, set.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. They'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. They continue to roll up the score.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he's set as they try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oregon, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes off in a bootleg. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
To throw. It's Lagway. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock.
He's looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
He's running out of time here. On the move now. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. Past the 30. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Washington. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fights through the tackler. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter, working with the lead. It's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks an open space. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
After the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
To throw, it's Washington. Looking to scramble. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The sack sets up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Just standing there, gets hit again.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
No, he stopped short on fourth down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.